Top of it, top of it. This video right here, I ain't gonna be these for y'all long. Um, the question was posed. I think Kevin Samuels had a show last night that says, "Are modern women doing their raising their daughters wrong or something like that?" He asked the young lady, was she raising her daughter to be a wife? And here's what I got to say on that. In order to be a modern mother, then that means that she has no kids, put career over family and things of that nature. Now, if you're saying, well, women today or single mothers today who are raising daughters, should they raise their daughter to be wives? Well, that's a oxymoron within itself, because the mother is single and raising her child by herself. So if the mother is currently not a wife and is a single mother, then she is doing right by telling her mother, hey, by raising her daughter, hey, go to school, get good grades, and make sure you can take care of you. Don't depend on a man, because look at your mother. I had a husband, maybe being your father. We get divorced. He's married and moved on. I'm still here single. I decided not to remarry, but you still need a roof over your head, clothes on your back, and shoes on your feet. And I do too. So in order for you not to be in this position, then, here's how you go about it. Go to school, take care of your business. Don't worry about a boy. Don't worry about a young man. And make sure you got you together first before you go and deal with this, try to be married. Make sure you got some things already established. Because the thing is, everybody talking about the sky's the limit, but any person, especially a woman or a man, needs to have a high floor. So the problem is that he wants a woman to raise a young lady exclusively to be a wife. And as we all know, that 80% of marriages, well, 50% of marriages end in divorce. And what's been told by, individuals in this space, that 80% of marriages are filed by women. So let's not take the 80% of marriages filed by women. Let's throw it to the side. Let's just say 50% of marriages end in divorce. So a woman will do right by raising her child, by raising her daughter. Make sure your floor is high. Just in case he don't want you no more, just in case you outgrown the relationship, you can move on and your lifestyle will not drop off. So, I'm gonna say this. If you think that the mothers are doing, the modern mothers are doing them in this service, these manosphere guys, these weak men who champion Kevin Samuels' message, the last thing they will want is for that girl, that female, to have a father in her life, because her father is going to set the standard. You understand what I'm saying? The father gonna tell his daughter, how the game go. You understand what I'm saying? If he can't, I remember being in college, and the girl, she would like me. She was attracted. Her thing was, you got to have a car and I had to have a vehicle. So now, had I had a vehicle, then yeah, she would have been down. And so I asked her, she said, my daddy said, don't take no man without a car. There it is. And so if her daddy, and I can't do nothing but respect that. Why? Because she got a car. So she had a car at the time. So these men don't want these fathers instilling, hey, if he ain't what you want, don't bother. This is a if he do this, then if he go at this angle, he gonna want this. Well, if he don't go at this angle or this angle, he gonna want that. And so you trying to run all these kinds of games and mind games, but what a man gonna really hate is a female who are raised by brothers, especially brothers with a single mother, and also she don't want to be the only child. He don't want to own the child of two parents that's still together. So, and also, men are not raising boys to be husbands. Because in order to be a wife, there must be a husband. And these guys, a lot of these men don't have husband in them. Now you may say, well, husband don't do nothing but, provide and protect. Go to work and come home. Get a wife the money. It's more to that. It's more to that. Why? She seen different. She seen what her husband do. Why? She saw her daddy do it. She saw her daddy did. And so the problem is not now again, due to everything I've said, and no, a wife, being a wife is intentional. A woman can't train a young girl to be a wife, just like a man can't train a man to be a husband. But what they come into doing is that you respect the relationship, you respect this other person, that you will try. Now, ladies, here's the basis. I don't know how to be a wife, but this what I seen my mother do, because she was married to a man, or they was common law, whatever the case may be. You got to know how to cook. Because as a woman, you are the nutritionist of the family. You control what the husband eat and what the kids eat. So you're gonna need to learn how to cook if you don't already know how to cook, and learn what's healthy and not healthy for your kids and for your husband and for yourself. So that's the key thing. That's the 0 before the 1. Also, you will learn in certain instances. You will going to have to learn how to multitask if you don't know how to do it. Okay, you got this going. You got food going. You got to clean the house if you're going to be a stay-at-home mom. Now, it's if you're going to be a stay-at-home mom. Now, if you're going to go out there and work, which is fine, then I think that you should find you a husband that can cook. Fellas, you need to learn how to cook. So if you don't know how to cook, fellas, you need to learn how to cook, as well as do housework, as well as, get out in the yard. Now, ladies, they may get out in the yard too. But if it's two of y'all there, and you know what I mean, I think a woman does a woman good to serve a man while he's working. Whether you are two corporate individuals or two service workers or whatever the case may be, if she's the financial, the CFO, and you over here, you're head over research and development at international paper. Then once you get home on a Saturday, you want to go out there in the yard and mow bushes and leaves and cut the grass, or get on the tractor and cut the grass. She don't come out there while you cutting the grass. She should be fixing you something to eat. Because, ladies, fellas, if you want something out your woman, open your mouth. And a woman, if she likes you, she's going to try to do whatever she can to please you. But the problem is, a lot of guys are scared to open their mouth to their woman. And instill in her and motivate her to become the woman that you want her to be. You think that she's already be there. Now, ladies, because what I'm about to establish is you're not going to get 100% of the man that you desire. That is out. Because his question is, well, why would I want only you? Why would I want only you? Now, if you want to be a part of the team, now I'm not exclusive because other women want me and I want them, or I'm not committing. So, if you want something out of a man, there's a way of going about getting a man and inspiring a man to become that, to work on becoming that a better husband for you. It's constant communication. That's the key thing. So that's the main thing in a relationship is communication. You gotta have a conversation. And so if a man is too scared to open his mouth, and you scared to open your mouth, they don't want nothing to get done. Y'all end up getting divorced. But back to my original point. In today's age, a woman would do her daughters a disservice by trying to raise them to be a wife. Now, if you would like, you would kind of teach them how to deal with the man if you are single. See, that you know, that his show was hypocritical. Well, not hypocritical, but kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of hypocritical. That's the word I can come up with. Because the mother's already single. You didn't say modern parents doing their daughters a disservice. You said the modern mothers. That's assumed that the mother is raising the daughter by herself. So if the daughter is seeing the mother raise her by herself, what do you think was going on in their daughter's head about men and about the strain that her mother was going through? Why in the world would she teach her daughter to be a wife when she's currently not a wife? In order to be a wife, you got to be a husband. There must be a husband. In order to be a husband, there must be a wife. So if there's none either, then, you know what I mean, then, you know, you got to get about your business. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up. No, ladies, do not raise your daughters. If you raise them by themselves, do not raise your daughter to be a wife, only be a wife. Tell your daughter, teach your daughters to do the best in school, become as marketable in the marketplace as she possibly can, get paid off of marketability, and have the ability to take care of herself. Because truth be told, a good woman can take care of herself. Talk to y'all later, and thanks for y'all time.